في هذا الفيديو نكمل الحديث عن استخدامات حرف الجر.
At. Usage of at. At face value. At face value.
كما هو على ظاهره.
At face value. Take something at face value. Take something at face value.
يقبل شيئا ويصدقه بدون تفكير.
Take something at face value. You can't take what she says at face value. She always has an agenda. You can't take what she says at face value. She always has an agenda. You can't take what she says at face value.
لا يمكنك أن تقبل وتصدق ما تقوله دون تفكير.
She always has an agenda.
فهي دائما لديها جدول أعمال.
You can't take what she says at face value. She always has an agenda. At fault. At fault.
مذنب. مخطئ.
At fault. I know I was at fault, so I will apologize to him. I know I was at fault, so I will apologize to him. I know I was at fault.
أعلم أنني كنت على خطأ.
So I will apologize to him.
لذلك سأعتذر له.
I know I was at fault, so I will apologize to him. At grade. At grade.
على نفس المستوى. في نفس مستوى.
At grade. The station is at grade with the street. The station is at grade with the street.
المحطة في نفس مستوى الشارع.
The station is at grade with the street. Mast. Mast.
سارية. صاري.
Mast. At half mast. At half mast.
في نصف الصاري. تنكس العلم. مرتفع للنصف. نازل أو منخفض.
At half mast. After the president died, flags were at half-mast all across the country. After the president died, flags were at half-mast all across the country. After the president died.
بعد أن مات الرئيس.
Flags were at half-mast all across the country.
نُكِّست الأعلام في جميع أنحاء البلاد.
After the president died, flags were at half-mast all across the country. When the boy was playing, his pants were at half-mast. When the boy was playing, his pants were at half-mast. When the boy was playing,
عندما كان الولد يلعب,
his pants were at half-mast.
كان بنطلونه ساقطا.
When the boy was playing, his pants were at half-mast. The puppy's tail was at half-mast. The puppy's tail was at half-mast.
كان ذيل الجرو منخفضا.
The puppy's tail was at half-mast. At hand. At hand.
قريب. في متناول اليد. جاهز.
At hand. I keep a torch at hand because of the frequent electricity cuts. I keep a torch at hand because of the frequent electricity cuts. I keep a torch at hand.
أبقي بجانبي مصباحا صغيرا.
Because of the frequent electricity cuts.
بسبب انقطاع الكهرباء المتكرر.
I keep a torch at hand because of the frequent electricity cuts. At hand.
وشيك. على الأبواب. قيد المناقشة.
At hand. Let's keep to the matter at hand. Let's keep to the matter at hand.
دعونا نلتزم بالموضوع المطروح.
Let's keep to the matter at hand. At heart. At heart.
بإخلاص. بنية صادقة.
At heart. He's an artist at heart. He's an artist at heart.
هو فنان من أعماق قلبه.
He's an artist at heart. At heart.
يكون شيء في البال. يهمه شيء.
At heart. I have your best interests at heart. I have your best interests at heart.
تهمني مصلحتك كثيرا.
I have your best interests at heart. At issue. At issue.
في صلب الموضوع. موضع مناقشة.
At issue. The topic at issue is how to protect our environment from pollution. The topic at issue is how to protect our environment from pollution. The topic at issue is.
موضوع المناقشة هو
how to protect our environment from pollution.
كيف نحمي بيئتنا من التلوث.
The topic at issue is how to protect our environment from pollution. At issue.
متنازع عليه. موضع خلاف.
At issue. Physicians are still at issue over the appropriate use of hormone therapy. Physicians are still at issue over the appropriate use of hormone therapy. Physicians are still at issue over.
لا يزال الأطباء مختلفين على
the appropriate use of hormone therapy.
الاستخدام المناسب للعلاج بالهرمونات.
Physicians are still at issue over the appropriate use of hormone therapy. At a later time. At a later time.
في وقت لاحق.
At a later time. At a slow pace. At a slow pace.
ببطء. بخطوة بطيئة.
At a slow pace. At a trot. At a trot.
في عجلة.
At a trot. At any rate. At any rate.
على أي حال.
At any rate. At attention. At attention.
بانتباه. بحذر.
At attention. At breakneck speed. At breakneck speed.
بسرعة خطيرة.
At breakneck speed. At close quarters. At close quarters.
عن قرب. قريبا من مسكن.
At close quarters. At cross purposes. At cross purposes.
بسوء فهم.
At cross purposes. At death's door. At death's door.
على حافة الموت.
At death's door. At each other's throats. At each other's throats. Throat.
حنجرة.
Throat. At each other's throats.
بحالة من النزاع أو الشجار مع بعضهم البعض.
At each other's throats. At every turn. At every turn.
دائما. في كل مناسبة. في كل ركن أو زاوية. باستمرار.
At every turn.
دائما. في كل مناسبة. في كل ركن أو زاوية. باستمرار.
At every turn. At once. At once.
في وقت واحد. حالا. في الحال.
At once. At that. At that.
بالإضافة إلى ذلك، علاوة على ذلك.
At that. At most. At the most. At most. At the most.
على الأكثر.
At most. At the most. At will. At will.
في أي وقت.
At will. Let it go at that. Let it go at that.
تقبل ذلك من غير مناقشة إضافية.
Let it go at that. What are you at? What are you at?
ما الذي تفعله؟
What are you at? Visible at half a mile. Visible at half a mile.
مرئي على بعد نصف ميل.
Visible at half a mile. At last. At last.
أخيرا.
At last. At least. At least.
على الأقل.
At least. At last we have finished the usage of the preposition at.
وأخيرا قد انتهينا من استخدامات حرف الجر
at.
وفيما بعد سنقوم بعمل مراجعة لما تعلمناه في هذه الحلقة والحلقات السابقة.